Hello, everyone. Welcome to MiSpot Healing. And tonight we are going to get a love message. Although the energy has been interesting, to say the least. I say interesting because there's clearly a lot of transformation going on. There's also quite a bit of I guess a little bit of it appears to be chaotic, although I do believe that we are moving towards some balance of peace and harmony here in the near future, hopefully. But I know that there's a lot of like old patterns and wounds and things like that that are leaving. I know a lot of people are receiving a third eye awakening or spiritual awakening, intuitive awakening, but a lot of us are experiencing a third eye chakra activation where things are becoming more clear to us in the spiritual realm. So I believe that there is love in the air, and I just want to be able to pull in some of that energy and see what messages the Holy Spirit has for us this evening, because something is definitely coming in. All right. Ancestors, guardian angels, archangels of divine, loving, and healing light, please protect us as we download the messages for our best and highest good. Anything that's not for our best and highest good, please close, shut, lock, and block that door. In Jesus' name, amen. All right. Spirit, what's the current energy for us tonight? What's the overall energy, the strongest overall energy for our best and highest good this evening? We're using the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. Ooh. Alright, we got a few here. One in the reverse, the Temple Path in the reverse. Goddess of the Moon, walking away and blossoming abundance. Okay. The Temple Path in the reverse gives me an energy of, it's like the purpose and the path forward is here. But it's in the reverse because it either can't be seen or it's not very clear at the moment, or maybe someone is questioning the path forward. Goddess of the Moon gives me manifestation, divine intervention, definitely like someone who's very intuitive, someone who knows hidden secrets. And then walking away is pretty straightforward, and so is the blossoming abundance. I'm still getting quite a bit of balancing out here because it's almost like this Goddess of the Moon energy is possibly pulling this pathway into view or into clarity. Or maybe someone's able to see this pathway that may not be very obvious to others. And then this walking away, still a feminine energy, moving forward, not being afraid. She's looking back, but she's definitely walking away. This card is the number 27, breaking down to a 9. 9 representing to me like the divine closing out of a cycle, a completion, but definitely something that's done in spirit. And then the blossoming abundance card. I don't know if I've ever gotten this card before, but there's like a forest here, and in between the foliage above and below, there appears to be something magical. It's foggy. It almost looks like, probably can't see this very well here, but it's foggy. But it looks almost like it has some sparkles or something in it. I see an owl representing wisdom. I also see, I don't know what these little circle things are. I don't know if those are lights or little moon figures, but there looks like there's a few birds here. Let's see if we turn the light up. Excuse me. All right, maybe that's better. But this is the Blossoming Abundance card. So just like a card that just has an overflow of goodness and joy. It just gives me very tranquil with the number 3 there, which is also representing a balancing of mind, body, and spirit. All right. So there's definitely an energy of balance, purpose, intuition, not being afraid to walk away or to manifest, and moving towards abundance. Okay. So we're going to jump into the Neon Awakening Tarot deck by Spiritual Infusion 1111, I believe. And we're going to see what this deck has to tell us tonight. Before I do this, let me actually, the energy feels good, but let's just go ahead and let's go ahead and just burn a little bit of our Apollo here. Thank you, Spirit, for good messages so far. Messages of balance, moving forward, gaining clarity, gaining manifestation ability, like power and love and sound mind. All right, Spirit. What else can you clarify for us tonight? 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. 4 Cups. The Lovers in reverse. 2 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Okay. The Hangman in the reverse. Okay. All right. So the Five of Pentacles is an energy of being left behind, left out in the cold, down and out, regret, alone, missing someone, no communication, maybe somebody's blocked. This is in the reverse. So somebody's trying, or there's an energy that was once in this, or you may resonate with being in this energy at some point and wanting to come out of it, or coming out of this energy of regret or loss. It kind of supports this temple path being in the reverse, kind of the same energy, like losing your way. That's interesting. Then there's a Four of Cups, which can be like rejecting an offer, a blessing. It's an energy of unhappiness, kind of like boredom. Could be jealousy or comparison, but it's like someone's not happy or not satisfied. Someone is in the spirit of almost like not seeing the forest for the trees, like so focused on something they can't appreciate something else. And then with the Lovers in reverse, there's like no partnership, no commitment, no choice, which is very unfortunate to feel like you have no choice. There's love here, there's a connection here, but it's not healthy, or it's not coming together. And then this Hangman, the Hangman is someone that's gaining a different perspective. Someone who may be letting go of something or willing to sacrifice something. It could represent delays, but in the reverse, I could see it being more of a delay or a feeling of being stuck. It's almost like someone is in the position to see something differently, or to sacrifice something, or to let something go, but maybe they're choosing not to. We got, I believe, Taurus energy, Cancer, Gemini, and Pisces energy out here. All right, let's keep going. And then the Three of Swords on the bottom. So somebody's not happy, somebody is hurt, somebody is heartbroken, but this energy kind of gives me like okay, the Temperance card came out in the upright. Page of Cups in reverse on the bottom. So the Temperance is balancing. It's represents alchemy, a transformation, healing, meditation. It's a beautiful card. This energy is different than the energy, or maybe what's happening here is that something's balancing out. Like I was mentioning earlier, it's like love is here, but it's kind of still like things are swirling around. Like there's a lot going on. You have a purpose that's in the reverse. You have secrets and intuition and hidden truths that somebody can see. there's an energy of walking away, and there's an energy of like going towards abundance. But then somebody's here like down to their last dime, or definitely not feeling abundant, maybe trying to hold on tight to what they have, or not feeling like they have a choice, or they can't see through the fog, like they just can't come out of this down and out, heartbroken, left out in the cold, can't see a way out type of energy. But then the Temperance card is here, balancing something out. And then the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is another card of like sadness and regret, breaking up. It could, this particular card says betrayal, loss, depression, sadness, separation, loneliness, breakup, and regret. I believe this might be Scorpio energy here. We got Sagittarius energy also. So this could kind of be like a balancing of the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom. Okay. Eight of Wands is out here. Fast moving energy, communication. Somebody is paying attention or watching, or maybe wants to send messages. It could also represent social media, but it's definitely like a fast moving energy. And it's typically positive news in the upright. Okay, so what I'm getting is there's this card wanted to come out in the reverse. I'm gonna take it in the reverse. It's the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups represents union, friendship, collaboration, coming together. In the reverse, it could be the worst case, like a third party situation where there's another person emotionally involved, or yeah. So maybe somebody's going to get communication about a Three of Cups situation, an unhealthy Three of Cups situation. Maybe there's like breaking up a friendship. There's no reunion. There's no collaboration. There's no new passion in the beginning, with the Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck in reverse. We got the Four of Pentacles. Just kind of the same energy. We got 4-4 here. 5-5. We have the 3, 4, and 5 of Cups. So this is saying that some things are playing out, and they're playing out exactly as they need to. Possibly divinely orchestrated. I'm getting the energy of you could possibly be moving towards your goals, like towards your abundance, and not just in like money or career or earthly possessions, but just going towards like calmness and balance and tranquility, just like a restoration. But then there's this energy that's totally opposite, like holding on tight almost to like nothing in a way. And it's like somebody knows that what they possibly could be holding on to is not getting them anywhere. But for some reason, someone still feels kind of like maybe it could be stuck. It could be like obligated in a way. Someone feels obligated, but they know that like it's not a healthy situation. Somebody wants to talk. Somebody doesn't really want to let go. So there is a playing out here, like a sequence of events that's playing out. Tell me more, Spirit. What's the Four of Pentacles? Four of Pentacles. Somebody there's more regret here. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. So the Nine of Pentacles it represents abundance and wealth. It's a person that is financially independent. Someone who could be beautiful, single, just self-sufficient, and it's in the reverse. So the Four of Pentacles could represent like saving money or like holding on to money really tightly. So this is giving me an energy of somebody's money is not looking good. There's another energy that's moving towards abundance. Very, very like almost equal and opposite energy. It's like a cause and effect kind of vibe. There's a tower here on the bottom. So somebody's going through something. There's an energy of you could be going through a tower moment. You could be causing a tower. But the good thing about a tower is that it sucks, but it's something that's like out of your control. It's like a forced change, which is it's the vibe I kind of get here. It's like somebody's being purposely, like divinely having to, like they have no choice, no choice. The Lovers in reverse, no choice. Someone has no choice but to or they may feel like they have no choice but to allow this to play out, go towards balance, possibly communicate quickly, and maybe recognize that there's some stubborn energy here. There's regret, there's lack, there's scarcity, and possibly someone trying to stay in control. Someone has to realize that might be the energy that they're in. And that's possibly what's causing this tower, is to make someone realize that they may have caused a lot of this on themselves or brought a lot of this on themselves. Give me a couple more, Spirit, please. Love messages. All right, we got the Knight of Cups in the reverse and the Three of Wands in the reverse. Okay. The Knight of Cups is romantic, a lover, charming. He could be here to offer a cup of true love, and he's trustworthy. But in the reverse, he could be a player. He could be someone who may be a little emotionally manipulative or emotionally unavailable. Maybe he's not emotionally intelligent. In the reverse, this is a masculine energy that's kind of flighty, maybe in and out. and may use emotions to trigger people or to manipulate people. And then with the Three of Wands, it's possible that this isn't getting somebody anywhere. It's not working anymore. It's like Three of Wands is usually someone who's waiting on their ships to come in. Like they're not even, it's not an impatient energy, it's not a controlling energy. It's typically someone who is looking forward to something with confidence, someone who understands that expansion is coming in, um, someone who's okay with waiting or allowing, um, and receiving like an opportunity, like allowing things to come in. And in the reverse, that's not happening. So this Knight of Cups, so this could be a masculine energy. There is a lot of masculine on the card. You have one here on the Five of Pentacles, another here on the Lovers, of course, the Hangman. The Temperance card looks like it could be a masculine. On this Three of Cups, these almost look like entities or spirits. You can't really tell what they're, whether it's a feminine or a masculine energy. It just more looks like a being. I don't want to say like a demon or a demonic, but it does kind of give you like a they just look like beings. So you can get a little bit of both there. The card was in reverse. You got a masculine energy here on the Four of Pentacles, and then of course the Knight of Cups is also a masculine. So this could be all stemming from like a family situation. I had the Ten of Cups on the bottom. The Two of Cups just fell on the floor. Two of Cups is a soulmate connection. Definitely an energy of love and union, like a happy relationship, reconciliation. You got the Six of Pentacles, so maybe somebody wants to come, maybe there's a soulmate connection that wants to come in and give an equal give and take, balancing things out, being generous, coming in with a gift. We have the World in reverse, Page of Wands in the reverse, and the Seven of Cups in the upright. This energy is interesting because it's so vastly different, but it's almost like I said earlier, it's like equal and opposite. It's like someone is taking a leap of faith and not afraid to move towards love and abundance, whereas somebody else, they may want to, or they feel that energy, but it's almost like they don't see it being possible. So that kind of holds them back. So it's like nothing's really in their way. It's like somebody's kind of holding themselves back. Maybe like waiting on other people. This King of Pentacles came out in reverse too. So the World in reverse, somebody doesn't want something to be over. The Page of Wands in reverse is someone holding back on communicating or taking action, even like the smallest step. Someone seems to be afraid of being of stepping out on faith, or like someone feels stuck. The Seven of Cups is kind of it can be multiple choices, confusion, illusions, indecision. Someone just in their headspace, just kind of constantly thinking of all the options, or maybe just confused. And this is somebody who is in their head, possibly, and having a hard time moving forward. This is a King of Pentacles in the reverse. This is a man or a masculine energy that doesn't feel good about their stability. And it's almost like they're looking at someone or watching someone who does, and it could make this masculine feel insecure. But we literally have several cards out here that say the same thing. Words like regret, loss, no communication, no commitment, illusions, balance, loss again, sadness, depression is out here, stubborn is out here a few times as well. I think I said regret, but regret it as well. Financial independence is in the reverse. Like no expansion. Somebody is learning that being in this energy is not getting them anywhere. Being in this flighty, maybe like lover boy kind of energy is not really getting them any closer to not just financial security or independence, but also in love. And we got the Lovers and the Two of Cups and the Three of Cups. Even though it's in the reverse, these are all emotional connections. We have balance out here so many times. So we're going to clarify with another deck, because I am picking up some masculine energy. Ooh, oh my goodness. I am picking up some masculine energy. And this deck here tends to be my masculine energy deck. All right. And we're going to see what this deck has for us. This deck is, I forget the name. Let's see. This is the tarot with keywords. It's like a tarot deck for beginners. So it has like meanings on them for the words or the cards. If they come up in reverse, it just kind of helps. But this deck typically picks up on masculine energy for us. There's a Temperance on the bottom again, more balanced, Seven of Cups on the bottom again. Somebody being a little confused, possibly. Eight of Cups, walking away. Got that in the overall energy. All right, let's go ahead and jump in. All right, Spirit, clarify the masculine messages that we received tonight. All right, I'm gonna take this in the upright because I picked it up in reverse. It's the Ten of Cups. Represents family, divine love, happiness, bliss, complete harmony, all emotions, just dreams coming true, like true contentment, like just complete happiness. There's a little bit of a family coming up here too. Like here's the 4 cups again in the reverse this time. A lot of water out here. Emotions. The 4 cups in the reverse here is sudden awareness, choosing happiness, acceptance, retreat, withdrawal, checking in for realignment, which is great. That's what we want. We want to be manifesting things that are in alignment. So this is someone who, coming out of the 4 cups energy, means that you're not rejecting a blessing. You are coming out of this boredom and being stuck on what doesn't serve you, or being able to see the bigger picture. You're coming out of that energy. Somebody could be starting to look back on, with the 7 of Pentacles here, someone could be looking back on a situation and starting to see things a little differently. Tell us more, Spirit. What's the 10 of Cups to the 4 Cups in reverse? Ooh. The Tower. We had the Tower on the bottom of the previous deck. Sudden change, upheaval, chaos, revelation, disaster, awakening, release, sudden insight. Like I was saying, the Tower is like a forced change. It's something that someone may not have seen coming. But it is like everything hitting the fan. All the stuff that's done in the dark is coming to light. Like people can't hide anymore. Like the tower is crumbling. So folks have to jump out or get out, or they're going to go down with the ship. Somebody might be experiencing this in their home, or like in their family situation. Possibly. Let's see. Maybe somebody, like some deception is coming out. Oh my goodness. We got the King of Pentacles in the reverse again. King of Pentacles in the reverse here is greed, indulgence, materialistic, stubborn for like the 4th time probably, obsessed with wealth and status, corruption, financially inept, and vices. So maybe what's happening here is there's like a family situation that someone may be having a different understanding, or maybe somebody's realizing that possibly the current family situation may not be the happiest or the best. So somebody may be walking away from that, or choosing to walk away and like retreating from a family, withdrawing and getting a different perspective, which could possibly be coming from this Tower. So like I said earlier, somebody is being forced almost to like end something or communicate something, be honest about something. And this Tower is probably here to do that, and this King of Pentacles is being exposed, or somebody's greed or materialism, or being obsessed with money. You know, we know that all money is not good money. We know that the love of money is the root of all evil. We know that greed is one of the 7 deadly sins. So This could possibly be being exposed. Somebody might be trying to stop it from being exposed, but I don't think they're going to win that battle. Tell me more, Spirit. Who? Okay. Ooh, justice is here. Justice. Justice is just that. It's fairness, it's truth, clarity, equality, balance, once again. Cause and effect. I think I said something about cause and effect earlier. It's law. This card actually says, your decisions will have lasting effects. If you've endured wrongdoing, this card may mean that relief is incoming. However, if you've caused pain, take this as a warning. An upright justice may also mean that you need to learn the truth about yourself or others, or perhaps some attention is needed for an important decision. This is Libra energy, balancing of the scales. This also represents Venus. Venus, the planet of love. So there's a balancing out again. This might be protection for someone. This could be what they call karmic justice, where you, Ace of Swords, Spirit says that's the damn truth. And it's air energy again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. More clarity and breakthroughs. So this justice is, there was another karma card. I think that the Eight of Wands could represent karma, like something coming in quickly. I also saw quick karma somewhere else. I saw it in another card, but okay. So somebody in spirit, in spirit, somebody is protected against the devil. The devil is here. The energy that this devil could represent is like someone's obsession with like lying, or like living a lie, or not wanting to live in their truth. Like somebody wanted to hide something like bad. And I don't know if this King of Pentacles just wanted to hide their financial instability, but I get the sense of like there's also some type of blockage around communication, and definitely love, like emotions. This devil could be, it could represent deception, lies. It could also represent someone just trying to get ahead, being obsessed with getting ahead. So someone already felt behind or backed up. Like when I say backed up, I mean like they felt like they weren't where they needed to be in life, or where they wanted to be, or where they were before. Like somebody took a loss and they were just trying hard to not take another loss, but it's like there's like a big loss, like almost like everything's getting wiped clean, like everything's getting wiped off the table, like the table has been flipped. So everything is out there. There's no hiding anymore. There's no trying to control it. The devil can represent attachments, addictions, obsession, codependency. Materialism is showing up again here, which is what a King of Pentacles in the reverse is. He's focused on earthly possessions, money, cars, clothes, possibly hoes, but definitely an energy of destructive, toxic behavior. Um, it's like somebody's root chakra is completely imbalanced, broken. Somebody's stability and support system. That's probably why this family is out here a little bit, because maybe somebody's support system, which for many people, I guess in healthy situations, your support system would be your family. Possibly that was like your first leg of support. But unfortunately, some people aren't, everybody's not born into super duper healthy families. We all have um, different people in our families that carry different spirits or energies that don't always have our best interests at heart. Sometimes we can be born to parents who may not really know, or have their own brokenness that they may not have dealt with or healed from, that they are fighting against. And then we get born into these situations, and our parents do the best that they can with what they know, and possibly trying to protect us from the things that they don't know, or the things that may have happened to them or that they saw that they didn't feel protected from. But instead of looking at it as an opportunity to grow, they may have decided that they would just protect themselves, possibly in a not so good kind of way. Something that was possibly controlling or manipulative, or a lie. Like just a bold face, flat out lie. Or a bunch of them. Several lies, possibly. Um, Give me more, spirit. Tell me more about this devil. That card flipped, but it flipped back over. Ooh. So this card fell on the floor. It's the Eight of Cups in the reverse. That's that walking away. But in the reverse, someone's not walking away. And coming up after this devil energy, somebody could be trying to do something addictive, or maybe falling for a temptation again, or like trying to come back at something from this toxic space. But see, what someone needs to understand, this devil here, this is earth energy. Okay, this is Capricorn energy, obsessive, addictive. um and one of the things that I've learned in my journey recently is that one of the first things that someone does to try to attack you is to come for your stability or your support, or to not make you feel safe. And it could be like emotionally safe. It could even be like a peace of mind safe. And I think, I've heard people say like that this is the devil's playground, or maybe an idle mind is the devil's playground, or this is already hell. Some people think that earth is already hell. Excuse me. um but this kind of gives me like a little bit of, I hate to say it, but it's kind of like a dark, like a manipulation, I'm learning that manipulation is a form of witchcraft or dark magic, dark witchcraft, black magic. It's something that promotes darkness. It's something that promotes low vibrational energy or patterns. It promotes anxiety. It promotes depression. It promotes scarcity and lack. And one of the things that I know in my experience of the years that I've been here on earth, that the way for someone to, or people say, the way to hurt a man is to come for his pockets. And I know that there are women that exist like that. There are women that can be bitter, um, whether they're justified or not, they can be bitter about any situation. You know, I also heard some women go into situations agreeing to do things and then they switch up, thinking that they could handle something maybe that they couldn't, or maybe vice versa. Men could be agreeing to go into situations and then once they're in it, they can't do what they agreed to do, or they switch up on somebody. Definitely a lot of deception. It's like a lot of this, like in and out, like playing this cat and mouse kind of runner chaser, but it's like really quick. Like it's almost like every other day. You're not gonna know. You just don't know. Something's gonna be very drastically different. And I just get the feeling that somebody could have possibly done something to manipulate someone's stability or their pockets, particularly maybe a man, or someone maybe threatening a man with that. And this man is so desperate to try to get a leg up that he has like just given into all the low vibrational stuff. What's the Eight of Cups in reverse, Spirit? Clarify the Eight of Cups in reverse. Man. Cups. Cards keep falling on the floor. The Three of Pentacles. Someone could be walking away from a collaboration, or maybe, hold on. No. Somebody might still be trying to be sneaky or be strategic, like still holding on to the past. This card, the Eight of Cups in the upright is walking away. Maybe you invested some time or energy or emotions, love, money, into something that you decided that you had to walk away from, right? But in the reverse, this card says trying one more time, indecision, aimless drifting, avoidance. So this is someone who's not walking away and maybe kind of like staying stuck. Like it says fear of change, fear of loss, clinging to the past. And that's kind of what I get. It's like somebody's holding on to nothing. It's like, what did the past do for you? Nothing. So why are you holding on to it so tightly? Because you're afraid to change, you're afraid to grow, you're afraid to step out on faith. Someone could be trying to do this teamwork collaboration situation again, trying to reach some long-term goal, but I don't think that this is going to work. Oh, hold on, there's a card here. Sorry. Look, the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. This isn't going to work. Okay? This is not going to work. If someone wants to come back towards somebody, or they want to stay in this past energy of boredom and scarcity and going nowhere. If they want to operate from that energy and try to do something manipulative or toxic or tell another lie, it's going to truly be another missed and lost opportunity. This card, look, on the bottom of the deck, Seven of Swords. This is a betrayal, deception, thief or theft, dishonesty, getting away with something, acting strategically, a trickery, fraud. Okay, that's on the bottom of the deck. So there's an underlined energy of thievery and fraudulent, right? The Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, lost opportunity, missed chance, bad investment, lack of planning and foresight. So somebody is heavily relying on something that is not working. It's almost weird. It's like somebody's not thinking, somebody's not learning, somebody has to learn the lessons that life is teaching them and realize that they don't need to constantly be manipulative to get ahead. And what's going to end up happening is that Spirit's going to take everything away. So anything that someone received from, I'm noticing when I have these burps, I've heard them called spirit burps. I've also heard another reader actually refer to it as negative energy being present. But what I was saying is someone's going to have to learn the hard way. And there are a lot of things that many of us have to learn the hard way. But it's possible that somebody's going to have to start from ground zero. Somebody's going to have to start from nothing. And maybe that's what this person is afraid of, having to start all over. But it's almost like this person has to take a moment to recognize if they want to constantly be in this energy of obsession, like constantly running after something or chasing after something, always having to think of another plan. Like, it's like, do you want to balance it out and come out of this regret, come out of this past scarcity mindset? Like, stop thinking about always losing or thinking that you're going to lose. Like, you have to at some point start to realize that you do deserve happiness and peace. And if you think you don't deserve it, then maybe there's some healing that needs to take place, so that someone can have a better foundation. Somebody's foundation has been shook, and I think it started with family. I mean, I guess a lot of things start at home, but I don't know if somebody grew up poor or in poverty, or I'm not sure what this is. But this shows that somebody could possibly be thinking about trying one more time. And I'm here to say, if it's you, don't do it. Okay? Just go ahead and start over. Page of Wands. Just go ahead and start over. You know, take new action. Be inspired. Take inspired action. That's what I heard. Be someone who is curious. wants to discover things, believes in their limitless potential, being a free spirit and not being afraid to explore, taking new action, possibly bringing in new messages of clarity or information or truth, being excited, and definitely being free. Okay, let's see what else. That's where the victory is, I heard. The victory is being true to yourself, being authentic to yourself, not betraying yourself. Got the Knight of Swords in the reverse. So the Knight of Swords he's moving very fast. He's coming in typically with a good message or like mental clarity. He's coming in with he's not just taking action, but he's a fast thinker. He's driven to succeed. He has good mental clarity, and he's coming with a message of truth, or he's seeking truth. In the reverse, he's the opposite of all that. He's restless, he's not focused, he's burnt out, he's impulsive, no direction, unpredictable, and no regard for consequence. And that's the energy that I'm getting here with all of this. It's like somebody's not getting it. Somebody's not getting it. Someone may need to realize that they may need to just tap into their heart space. Like somebody's heart space could be blocked. Yeah, because typically if your heart chakra is balanced, you have a good balance of love for self and love for others. If your heart chakra is what is it, like hyperactive, then you could be a people pleaser, and all you do is sacrifice yourself for the sake of other people. But if your heart chakra is depleted, where it's just it's empty, you could definitely be in this energy of selfishness, but you're not even loving yourself. It's like a false sense of self. It's like you almost lie to yourself about what you believe about yourself, or lie to others. You may portray to be something that you're not. Somebody has to. Here's the High Priestess. So I think that is an intuitive message. Bottom of the deck, the Temperance again. So someone may need to trust their intuition more. So there could be a heart chakra blockage here, or just an unhealthy heart. And then that could be manifesting in the physical as well. It could show up as high blood pressure or heart disease or like heart attack. You know, when we're not in good energy, or we are not balancing our energy, or we want to stay blocked for whatever reasons. It could be fear or some type of overindulgence. It can manifest in our bodies as sickness. It will manifest in our bodies as sickness. So the High Priestess is out here with the Temperance on the bottom. Tell me more, Spirit. Who is the High Priestess? Who's the High Priestess? Queen of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Queen of Swords with the Two of Swords on the bottom of the deck, Four of Swords on the other side. A lot of swords, air sign. Air signs are all about mental intelligence, thinking, being a thinker, thinking things through, possibly overthinking when it's not healthy energy. But it's all about mental stimulation, whether it be through communication, information, education, intelligence, truth. It's definitely okay. So there's a mental situation or mental stimulation. So the High Priestess is this Queen of Swords here. So this Queen of Swords, well, let's just read the High Priestess first. Intuition, sacred knowledge, subconscious, spirituality, divine feminine, high morals, trust yourself, wisdom, secrets, mystery, hidden. So the High Priestess, like, she knows hidden secrets. She has ancient wisdom. She can see behind the veil because of her intuitive gifts or her intuitive abilities and her spiritual ranking. And this doesn't have to just be a feminine energy. It could also be a high priest. But that's what I was saying. Somebody needs to tap into their intuition. If there's a masculine, there's this masculine energy out here that is having this hard time. It's like they have to learn how to balance out that heart. Your heart chakra is the bridge between your upper and lower chakras. Your upper chakras are your connection to the divine. They are your internal or eternal chakra bodies. Whereas your lower chakras, they are all external. They all are things that are connected to the earth. So your heart is the bridge between the two of them. It's really the center of the chakras, of those 7 chakras. So if your heart is blocked and you're trying to manifest abundance on earth, you have to tap into your intuition to balance that energy out. A blocked heart chakra will always block your money. Goes back to that all money's not good money. If you're so obsessed with earthly possessions, you'll do anything for them. Sell yourself, sell your soul, you know, just completely being misguided. Let's see what's going on with the Queen of Swords. Oh, the Queen of Swords, unbiased. Oh, excuse me. Wow. Unbiased judgment, justice, independent, clear boundaries, coldness, direct communication, clear-minded, and perceptive. This Queen of Swords can see. And she may come off cold. Oh, look there. Now the King of Swords in the bottom. That's actually divine counterpart. Tell me more about this Queen of Swords, Spirit. So this Queen of Swords could be coming off kind of cold because now, okay, this Queen of Swords, I got the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is giving me that walking away. We got the Three of Wands over here where you're waiting on your ships to come in. This gives me the, it reminds me of the number 111. This Queen of Swords is allowing things to come in, allowing that abundance, that overflow. This is the Three of Wands here is preparation, progress, foresight, enterprise, activity, expansion again, overseas opportunities, and moving forward, possibly towards a Four of Wands, a stable celebration, commitment. Excuse me. Tell me more about the Three of Wands, Spirit. Three of Wands being clarified under the deck with the Four of Wands also gives some type of sequence or allowing of events to play out. Now my throat's getting blocked up, or not blocked up, but I'm starting to feel something here. Oh, excuse me. Oh, the Empress, baby. Listen, okay. Excuse me. Bottom of the deck, Five of Pentacles in the reverse. The Five of Pentacles in the reverse was the first card we got on the second deck. This Empress is definitely not in the Five of Pentacles. The Empress, oh man, now I have hiccups, represents abundance, nurturing, fertility, femininity, good parenting, development, accomplishment, growth, evolution, action. So this High Priestess, Queen of Swords, Empress, and this Three of Wands, this feminine energy here is going towards what's for them. Let's read the Three of Wands. Three of Wands. Your plans are in motion and more opportunities are headed your way. To maximize your total potential, you have the chance to expand your horizons through travel, study, or business. Reach beyond your comfort zone. Doors will open if you stop limiting yourself. So, somebody, I believe there's a feminine energy here going towards enterprise and progress and preparing themselves for expansion and moving forward. And they are taking action in that department. This Empress could have been very passionate or emotional before, and she had to balance that energy out with pulling out her sword and setting boundaries and becoming a little more cold towards low vibrational energy. Let's see what else this deck might have for us, and then we're going to get a healing message. Anything else there for the collective? This might be it. Oh, Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords. Mental chaos. Mental prison, victim mentality, the Hierophant. Somebody might feel stuck in their head or feel isolated due to some high-level commitment, self-imposed restriction, negative thoughts. Here's the Five of Cups in the reverse again. We had it earlier. We might have had it twice already. In the upright there in the first deck. Oh no, we're just on two decks. Regret, failure, disappointment, loss, and grief. Somebody has to come out of their head. Somebody's stability really has them like really locked down, really has somebody like this is consuming somebody's thoughts. And look, there's the King of Swords. the counterpart to the Queen of Swords coming out right on top of her. Right on top of her. And there is the Temperance again, balancing things out. So I think that this could possibly mean that the divine has taken over and is asking both of these energies to allow things to be what they are, to be present. This masculine has to recognize that he's not possibly, if he's looking for stability in his finances or his earthly possessions, he's going to have to balance that energy out by tapping into his heart space. Because if he wants long-lasting stability and earthly things, he's only going to get things that last long that's coming from his true, authentic self. Anything that he's building with a faulty or a fraudulent foundation is going to crumble, and that's going to be a tower. So the divine is possibly sitting somebody down, maybe they're in their head about it, but telling someone to go and work through maybe some of their emotions and getting out of this negative emotion and headspace so that they can become more stable. I feel like somebody's family. I don't know why I'm getting so much on family, but I just feel like somebody's family. It's like they attacked this man's stability. I don't know if somebody did root work on somebody, because I'm starting to learn that, like I said, that manipulation is a form of witchcraft, lies, deception. Anytime that you are intentionally trying to either not give a person a choice or rob them of their free will, that is dark magic. It may sound a little extreme, but it only takes that thought to be planted as a seed, and then it turns into other things. Next thing you know, somebody might be poking a doll, or people do all kinds of things these days that I'm learning when it comes to like trying to manipulate a situation or manipulate a person. And maybe that's what this person saw. Maybe a lot of manipulation happened around them, and so they just thought that's just the way to be, and that's how you get things. But I really would be curious to know who they know that has acquired long-lasting wealth that way. And even if they do know someone, it's like, but is that for you? Because this doesn't look happy. This looks like constant chaos. It's like evil begets more evil. Like, it's like, so let's move on. I'm gonna pull some love messages. Hopefully we'll be able to get something and try to help somebody come out of this. There's a lot of emotions out here, a lot of cups. Let's see what the love messages are. I started this as a love message reading, and we started off but very contrasting, but equal. So I truly believe that there is a balancing of the scales here. Marriage card. This relationship is moving toward a sacred union. Now, I caught it. It tried to fall down in the reverse. We're going to take it in the upright. Based on vulnerability and release. Pretty positive cards. Marriage. This relationship is moving toward a sacred union. What else we got? Wait. The timing is not quite right. I don't think I've ever gotten either one of these cards. All right. Okay. Waiting on your ships to come in. It's not the first time we got that one, right? Let's see what else. Healing. Old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. What'd I say? Somebody saw go slow, take time to get to know each other. Okay. So this message is take your time, allow God and your spirit team to guide you. Lesson. This person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. That is written all over this. Release. Radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. This is just a confirmation. Finances. Financial challenges are affecting this connection. I think we got the message. Regret. Again. Someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. I think that's the mic drop right there. Apology is peeking out. See that? So that's great. I think it's a good message for both masculine and feminine. So this masculine is being encouraged to heal some childhood wounds, be honest about their finances, possibly not feeling like they need to manipulate anything or anyone to become stable. Also recognizing that their heart space is tied to their abundance. And they're going to have to communicate that. They're going to have to express it some kind of way, like release it, at least for themselves. And then this feminine energy, it's like the encouragement to continue to allow. It's safe to walk away and focus on the things that allow you to feel whole and in your power, but definitely trusting your knowledge, the lessons you've learned. And I'm also getting, this intuition, a lot of intuition here. Okay, let's go to the African Goddess Rising deck and see what African Goddess is resonating for this divine feminine or this feminine energy here. You're definitely divine. You got the Empress and the High Priestess out here. That's a bad bitch, okay? All right. Look at this. So we got Yemaya, which means awakening, and I'm not going to try to pronounce this, but it's Mbokomu, maybe Mbo or Bokamu is soul forgiveness. So here's Yemaya with the awakening, and here's Mbokamu with the soul forgiveness. So So we're going to read those. But before I read them, I'm going to also pull a Rumi card because I love ending with Rumi. And we're going to read the messages that are here for us on these healing cards. I've never pulled these two cards. I've been getting the same goddesses or queens from this African goddess deck by Abiola Abrams. Let's see. Commitment card number 31. 3 and 1 breaking down to a 4, representing divine protection. Sacred convergence number 11. 11 is a life path number, very powerful life path number, but it can also break down to number 2, which means alignment, divine alignment. All right, let's read the African goddess for the awakening, number 40, another confirmation of divine protection. All right, so Yemaya, goddess of awakening, is a high priestess, which we actually got out here, representing Yoruba and Nigeria. The element is water. She represents emotion, and she's in the water, and she's carrying a baby. She's pregnant. So goddess Yemaya controls the ocean, the amniotic fluid that nurtures us before we know ourselves. The healing, loving energy of this Yoruba mother, Orisha, or deity, never leaves you. Yemaya's guidance. Wake up. Awaken now to your true self. Are those tears of joy or sorrow? Let them out. Yemaya swallows your tears. Embodiment. You are vibrating at a higher frequency, so you see everything differently. This is God is rising. You are waking up. And once you have experienced awakening, you can never go back to not knowing. The path of awakening is not straight, comfortable, or easy. You have chosen to lift the veil and have a real relationship with the divine. You didn't come to transcend this world while you're living in it. You came here to dig into the soil, plant yourself, and grow. This ascension is your divine purpose. The goddess declaration is, I am receiving and radiating love. So, with that being said, this confirms so many things. It confirms even some things that I mentioned in my new moon celebration the other night about digging our hoofs in and not being scared to be selfish and stubborn with our healing. This also confirms some things in this message here too. But I think that this masculine can take some. This masculine could be a high priest himself, and he's just not stepping into his divine energy yet. Let's do the soul forgiveness. All right, let's see. What about this? All right, let's see here. Got a charger going. Seems like I might lose some juice here soon. So let me get this going. Excuse me 1 second while I get this on the charger. Okay. All right. So next is soul forgiveness, number 28. 2 plus 8 is 10. 10 is a number of completion, breaking down to a 1. Also, could be completion and new beginning, like endings create new beginnings kind of energy, and number 1 representing union and coming together. So let's see what soul forgiveness is. Goddess of soul forgiveness, Bantu. Temple is the lovers. The element is bush or earth. For the Ngambe Bantu goddess, Bokomu, was the first woman. Okay, for the Bantu goddess, Bokomu was the first woman. Her father, Akongo, the cranky supreme god, put Mbokumu and her loud children in a basket and dismissed them to earth. Mbokumu's guidance. Who do you need to forgive? Let it go and reclaim yourself. Forgiveness is a gift of freedom for you, from you. You can't rush forgiveness. You have to feel it to heal it. Feel the pain, hurt, grief, rage, and despair. Take time with your heart. Forgiveness is a higher vibration frequency than the pain you must allow yourself to feel. Unforgiveness colors your world with lack, mistrust, and resentment. You start to see everything through victim-colored glasses. But forgiveness does not have to include reconciliation. Start with self-forgiveness. Say out loud, I forgive myself with love. The Goddess Declaration, I forgive and free myself. I forgive and free others. I think that that's a message for both the feminine and the masculine collective. Masculines could possibly have a blockage in their heart surrounding forgiveness or unforgiveness towards maybe, like I said, a family situation or just something that affects their stability. And that might have been not dealt with, not healed. It turned into like an obsession with wealth and willing to do anything, become a thief, become a fraudulent person, a trickster, whatever to get it. Okay? Someone kind of using their talents, abilities, and gifts for bad, or not with the best intentions. Okay? So thank you, Spirit, for that message. And then let's read the Rumi for the commitment card. I don't think I've ever gotten this one either. I'm actually kind of excited. So I'm going to read the long version because I've never read this one before. All right. Bear with me. Commitment. The awakened heart is like a lantern. Keep it sheltered from the turbulence of the winds of desire. Rumi. There's that heart again. All right. We are candles lit by the one great flame. The breath of life does not extinguish us. On the contrary, it only serves our flame to blaze brighter. Here in the temple of one love, there is no flickering or smoke to our flame. We are natural in our purpose, simply to bring the warmth and light of love to life. We dance, though we are stillness. We are on fire, though we do not burn. There is a flame that must be safeguarded. In truth, it can never be extinguished. It is the light that never goes out. Even with such enduring power, our recognition and respect of this flame is essential to human development. This flame is holy and lies within each human heart. When the flame is recognized for its worth, it ceases to flicker and smoke, becoming very still. In the stillness, the light can fulfill its destiny to shine brightly so as to reveal every path, absolutely clear and without wavering in the fluctuations of fear and attachment. Desire does not have to be a hindrance on the path. It can show us our passions and help us find our purpose. However, the attachment that can come with desire, the belief that it can be sated only with one particular person, one set of circumstances, can cause us to stop looking at what the light is revealing to us. The way forward on our path in the here and now, and instead try to forcibly conjure the shadows to become what we imagine they should be. When we stop seeing life as it is, showing up for us every moment and engaging with it as it is, we can become careless with the light of the heart. Our huffing and puffing to force what does not need to be forced can cause the heart light to flicker and waver. This can make our way seem uncertain, and doubts can crowd in upon us as the light is compromised in its purpose. We forget to trust in what is because we get caught up in attachment and fear surrounding our desires. Rather than letting life move us, we try to move life. There is a way forward on your path that needs to be seen by you now. It will help it will be helpful for you to have that clarity and that certainty. You might have already caught a glimpse of it, but be doubting your vision or yourself. This oracle comes as a reminder to you. Don't doubt. What you are feeling deep within the passionate love of your heart light is true. It is real. You are being led into it by the progress of life itself. You must trust in this, even if it seems at times as though you are being. Oh, wow. So I'm not going to. I'm going to get back to this for a second, but just real quick, this candle, as much as I'm reading about, like this candle flickered. Just like the other night, I heard a ting right after I said pay attention. Now, this flickered. I looked at it, continued to read, and then that burst of thunder. So we're breaking through something here, okay? There's energy being released. There's powerful energy being released. It's now I can hear the rain on the window pane. Like this is a beautiful moment. I'll keep reading. Excuse me. See that burp? Excuse me. Okay. You are being led into it by the progress of life itself. You must trust in this, even if it seems at times as though you are being led away from the vision. Life operates according to a genius that is beyond a linear approach. It is to be trusted rather than understood. There is enough challenge in the personal transformation being asked of you to simply take the steps. That is more than enough. You do not have to also create or control the terrain nor determine the map for the journey. You simply need to take each step that presents itself to you in each moment. Don't let fear that your desire won't manifest because you try to bend life to your will. It is an unnecessary battle and one that will not serve your soul here. Instead, just show up, be present, attend to what is before you in each moment, and trust yourself. Let the light of your heart take you into serenity that will bring you the balm of a solid core of comfort, even whilst the world shifts and changes according to the workings of divine will. As you move along your life journey step by step, that divine will is moving too, shining one into fulfillment of your destiny. Life is not working at cross purposes with you. Far from it. It is a co-conspirator, yes, with your heart. Come back to the stillness of the love within and know your heart light to be what it is, reliable and true, showing you the way even now in peace and stillness. That's a beautiful message, a beautiful place to leave this. Um, just taking us back to that heart space, understanding our purpose, not forcing it. The Temple Path card here in reverse. Like as I was reading that, I just kept seeing these cards, this devil energy trying to control and getting attached to something so strongly, and then just being able to just allow things to be. I mean, there was so much that I saw here, but that's the message. That's the love reading. Um, it wasn't as lovey-dovey, but it was still a good message of what's to come, but not attaching ourselves to that and allowing it to just be. Thank you. Go within so you never have to go without. I love you, but God loves you more. Good night.